Hey guys, welcome back to F119. I know it's 2020. Yesterday we had these sub readouts for the week. If I missed your name, drop me a line and let me know so I can add you in for the next one. And thanks for all your continued support out there. Here we are, part number 2 of our F1 series. Without further ado, let's get into it. I keep having the AO Tennis 2 theme song in my head when we hit the court. Guys, season number 2 will be coming up very soon of AO Tennis 2, so don't despair. It is coming back, and it's going to be back in a big way. We've got to remember, what is it, the Australian Open will be coming up. But in the meantime, here we are with F1, our final race in the F2 series.
As exciting as we might have hoped.
I know, I talk over them
so
a lot.
The Yas Island circuit offers 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 8 and 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed, and plenty of excitement for the fans.
Tricky track it is to drive. If you're not great like me, you find it very tricky to get around sometimes.
Davide, I'm glad you're here because I think I'm going to need help processing all this. Surely, this is as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. It's the perfect finale. 2 drivers, rivals of season, now going into the final race, tied on points. Both way out in front at the top of the standings. Meaning whichever of these 2 drivers cross the line first will be crowned champion. I can't wait.
That's right, guys. Whoever wins this race, whoever beats who on the track is going to win the World Championship here for the F2 series.
Okay, this is it. Last race of the season. All you have to do is finish in the points ahead of Devon, and the next time we see each other, you'll be the F2 World Champion. No pressure then.
Thanks a lot. Where's he starting? Like 3 or 4 spots in front of us? There he is up there in 4th. No pressure. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. Here we go. And lights out, we're off and racing. Oh, look at us go, the worst start in history. We're getting bogged down. We're getting swamped here. Holy moly, we'll just get them under brakes a little bit. Got a bit of clear room. Okay, we settled back in. We're in 9th. Devon is in 4th or 3rd. I missed that. Either way, we're underway, we're under lights. I might do a little replay of the start so you can see the replay of that. We make a dive bomb on the inside. Whoa, that's a huge... And we're side by side, 2 by 2 going through this little tight bus stop chicane section. And we just hold out there for the last bit. Holy moly, that was close. Jeez, I don't know if there was any touching there. I think we'll just have to check that on the replay. But here we are, down the back straight now. We have the position. We're going to take this middle line, try and defend a little bit, but we don't need to. Under brakes here at the 150 board. And oh no, we did need these up the inside again. Look at him go. It's all on, and we got the better line through there. We just hold position, squeezing out. Let's check. Here's the start of the race again. So let's have a look. Let's see how everyone gets off. 5 red lights and we're away. There's us pulling out really slow. Look at us getting swamped, but we get them back under brakes here. Almost clipped his front wing with my back wheel, and we get through. We got some clean air now, and watch how close. I think we just absolutely licked it and stamped it. We sent it on away in the post. Look at that. Oh, jeez, we almost took out the guy in front as well. Tight racing, almost throwing it up over the curbs. Elbows are out. That's right. Hit him high, hit him low, hit him with the old elbows. And big fighting there now. Down this back straight. This is what we were going to see here. I was trying to move to the inside line to cover off. Obviously, they were getting a good toe. I put a little bit extra wing on the front so we could get a bit more turn in this race. And look at this. He is flying up the inside. Oh, look at that. Sends it. Absolutely sent it. But we held on. We held on around the outside. Closed the door on the outside. And Markelov couldn't get the move done on us after we pushed past him on the 3rd turn it was. So here we are now coming down with Russell. We're just going to attach onto the back of this train, settle into the race a little bit, I think, and find our form, find our rhythm, because it's a tough, as I said, it's a tough track under brakes. It's a tough tricky, technical track to get used to. Most of them are in these cars. But you've really got to hit your braking zones. You've really got to watch that wheel spin. Like I said in the last race, wheel spin is prevalent, especially coming out of a lot of these turns. You see the car will twitch its back end around a fair bit, like just here, especially on off-camber turns, like that one. Tricky under brake here, bang bang, back a couple, get under there, and then back another one or two through here. Wow, the car washes out a lot under the from the car in front there. You get that dirty air from the car in front. The front end of my car will just wash out a little bit. We try and just give ourselves a little breathing room. We know we're good under brakes down here. I know that. Coming up through here, I'm comfortable through this section, fast flowing, and then heavy under brakes, coming into this little chicane spot before the hairpin. And here we go. Watch the route. Watch we gain here. Oh, we have a look. We've sent it. We've absolutely sent it up the inside again. It's a little hot spot for us, that overtaking spot so far, and that's another move we've just put on Russell. So yeah, Russell's gone back. One spot. Here it is. Here's the replay. We've absolutely sent it just out of the blue moon. I don't think George Russell knew what was happening either. We just absolutely... Look at that. Just barged our way through. Sorry, fella. We're coming through. You're going to Williams. We're trying to reach for a higher team. Get out of the way. And there we go. We make the mover. Coming through the hairpin. And we made it stick. Going down the back straight now. We're still waiting for DRS to open. Once we can get DRS, which I think is open on the next lap, we should be able to get a good toe and a good speed line down here. But we're very good under the brakes, we're very good through the turns, we've got the car set up for that. We're a little bit slow down the straight, but I set it up because I knew we'd get DRS, we could get that extra gain. But here we are anyway, on the back of Norris now. This is going to be a tough, tight little battle with old Norrie. Old Norrie, no. Great driver though, I love him. I think he fits McLaren to a T. And here we are now. We've set 2 purple sectors on this lap already with a bit of clean air and an overtake on old G. Russell up there in that little chicane. But 2 purple sectors. We're on for a quickest lap here so far in what's going to be the second lap of the race. We're making moves because old mate is... Oh, we have a little look there. Oh, jeez, that was close. The wheel's almost touching. That had to be within millimeters. Oh, you cannot get much closer than that. Great driving there from both drivers. Van Ham just showing Norris that he's just there. Hey mate, I'm right here. Have a look at me. I'm catching you. I'm gonna get you. I've been shoving it up the inside of everyone else. I'm gonna shove it up you too. Probably. Let's just rephrase that. Are we doing phrasing? I think we're doing phrasing. We're gonna have a look up the inside. Not shove it up the inside. Regardless, we're on here, lap 3. We've set the fastest lap of the race on lap 3. And that was with the manoeuvre done. And we're a bit wide there, a bit chunky out the outside there. Just getting a little bit loose. Heavy under brakes here again. We're good under the brakes. We get the flick back turn there. No wheel spin. It's prevalent. You do not get wheel spin out of this hairpin. You've got to get a really good drive off. Otherwise, it's going to hamper you down this back straight. Now DRS is going to come up here, bang, the drag reduction system is open. We're going to have better gains down the back straight here, and we could end up getting close enough to have a manoeuvre at some point in this race. All right now, oh my gosh, you can't believe he did it. He's done it again, just absolutely. Give this man a B-52 bomber. He is just absolutely dive bombing everyone out there. Holy moly, Van Ham is scrubbing those elbows hard today. He has got some grease lubed up all over them and he is pushing people around. Look at that Norris, just no room there on the replay. Absolutely. See you later, buddy. I'm coming through. I've got a world championship to grab because at the moment Devin Butler is sitting in 3rd place and we have a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of work cut out for us to get back in this time. There's our teammate just up in front of us now, Lucas Faber. Surely the team are going to play rules here and let us through. Let's see what happens as once again, we've put in 2 red sectors though, but I think we just got hampered a little bit. We pushed a little bit too hard.
Devin is in P3.
We just need to gather back. This train is slowing up for some reason. They're all sort of stuck, concertinaed behind each other, so we've got a chance to make our way back in this one a little bit. It's going to be interesting coming up on our teammate to see if he does let us through, or if he's going to fight us. Because if he fights us, we're going to lose a lot of time trying to get up to Butler there, old Butthead. And we set the purple last sector anyway, or was that can't have been another fastest lap, surely, with 2 red sectors. Either way, we're moving along now. Here we are. We're into our fast. We know we're fast through this section. We know we're good under brakes. Are we going to send it? Cut to a different camera angle just to change it up a little bit. We don't send it. We're very cautious here. Getting a lot of wheel spin out of that corner. Norris is able to catch back up onto the back of us. Make sure we don't get some wheel spin out of this corner. We just want to get that DRS, get it open, get nice and close, and there it is. DRS is open, down the back straight again. It's prevalent that we get that. Under brakes. Let's see what happens through here, through this heavy left-hand turn. Back into a right. And all pretty casual at the moment. I think we're just trying to find a bit of a groove again after we got a bit loose. We lost our way a little bit, but we're gaining. We've got the DRS, so it's helping us gain back on our teammate absolutely through here. We've pulled away from Norris a little bit. Here we go now. What's going to happen? You know, with Van Ham, he's gonna get the elbows out. He's not worried, teammate or not teammate, mate. If you're in my way, you're in my way. Basically, there's no two ways about it. You're just in my way. So let's see what he does here. Coming through another fast section. He sends it up the inside. That's where we had a look on Norris earlier. Oh my gosh! There was contact there between the teammates. Weber comes back. He's pushed him back. Weber is back in front. There he is there. They're coming through here. They're side by side still coming up. Ham has the inside line. Weber being pushed out. Weber absolutely fighting Ham all the way there. So team rules are not in this. Weber was fighting hard, and they've actually lost a bit of track position to the guys in front. But Weber and Ham, teammates, I wonder if there'll be words back in the shed afterwards. I mean, come on, I'm going for a world championship. Weber, he can't get it. He just wasn't quick enough. He wasn't putting the maneuvers on. We were coming through the field hard. The team had to surely just tell him to back off, but he hasn't. We fought. We got the elbows out. I'm pretty sure there was contact there. But anyway, we move on to Alexander Albon and Seta Camara up in front in third and fourth. Seta Camara on the podium position here. We don't have DRS this time. We're not close enough coming through that hairpin. You need to be within 1 second. We're just not close enough. So we come down here, 150 meter board, bang, we hit the brakes hard. We just clipped that nicely, beautifully through there, getting through here. You've got to be careful just here. There's a little lump there, you just saw it. We got a lot of wheel spin there. We lost a lot of time, but we still managed to get DRS. You can really unsettle the car and flick it around there. It's pretty bad. The yellow flags are out for some reason. I don't know what's happening. But we hit 150 meter board again, coming through here nice and easy. We just want to get the car rolling nice. We want to get it working well, just so we can get on the back of these guys again. They're a little bit quicker. There's a gap now, and Butler is up into second place. So we've got our work cut out for us, because there it is. Albon and Seta Camara are third and fourth, and Butler is second. So he is a long way up the road, and we've only got one more lap to go. Guys, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I think we're going to have to just fight for a podium here from these two. I don't know, and it's going to be tough to try and even get these two, I think. But nevertheless, we need to get a good run out of here, and we do. We get a good drive off the turn, off the exit. We need to get a good entry and exit speed out of this turn here, turn one, and we do. We've got it nicely, beautiful there on the exit. We just need to take out the bloody foam board. Yep, that'll help. Let's do that. Beautiful through there. Absolutely using all of the road. Heavy under brakes here. Our fastest part of the track. Where we do, look at that. We've made a lot of time there. Flick it back. No wheel spin. Absolutely beautiful. That's what we want to see. And a good drive off this exit is going to help us immensely. And look at that. We're closed right up on the back. DRS is ready to go. Bang, it's open. Here we go now, guys. What's going to happen here? Are we going to get a podium, or are we just going to send 3 cars careering off the track? Well, here we go. It's now. Oh, there's contact. Oh, no. Seta Camara and Ham have had absolute calamity there. The front wheel has collided with the back wheel. I don't know. That's a tough. Oh. I don't want to say it, but Ham, that's really cheeky. Absolutely. Like, you're lucky you didn't put both of us out of the race. Like, I could have easily broken his front axle and his front wheel, and I could have easily given myself a puncture. But in the end, we get away with it. I don't know if there'll be something after the race. You can see the battle scars on the side of the car there. We've been battling hard today, but we've had to. We're sitting behind Devin Butler here. Last couple of turns, we're not going to make it. He is just too far in front. There he is there. And here we come now. Just too far away with not enough turns left in this race. And we're coming around for the last turn here to finish out what has been an eventful, absolutely eventful last race of the season. Guys, we gave it a big effort.
You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good
Thanks,
job.
guys. It's been a great year. Thank you very much. It's been a great 3 races.
It's been my privilege
And here he is,
to
Devin
witness a number
Butthead,
of great
wins the
sporting
World
events,
Championship.
and
Couldn't have
here's
gone to a
another
worse
to add to
person.
that prestigious list.
What a
It's the
douche
ultimate
canoe.
dream for any racing
Let's see what he has
driver.
to
We
say
have a
after
new
this race, I
Formula
guess.
2 World Champion. Here they are then, coming into Parc Fermé. What an excellent win for the Dams team.
Yeah, damn them.
Talk to me, Davide. Was it everything you hoped for?
Everything and more. He had it all. The rivalry, the tension, the excitement. These two drivers have been locked in fierce competition all season. And to
Yeah,
see
lap
it
it up,
comes
boys.
down to
Lap it up.
head-to-head battle for the line like this, well, this kind of things doesn't happen very often. Deva's performance today has secured the championship, and he has every right to be proud of that. I'm just happy I was here to watch it.
Yep. Glad we could put a show on. If anything, it was a great race from us anyway. We had a lot of positions to try and come through. The elbows came out. A few probably maneuvers we probably should take back to the drawing board and take out of our arsenal. A couple of big dive bombs just from way back. I can't believe we made them stick. That's for sure. We didn't send ourselves careering.
That result also seals the Formula 2 World Championship title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. And now,
There it
Davide
is, Devin
Valsecchi,
Butler.
let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Today,
get 17
I think I'll
points
give it
for that.
To the TRIDENT driver. They demonstrated
Oh, he ended
a
up
very
winning the
delicate
race.
touch
Oh,
in the
not even,
wheel-to-wheel
he didn't just
situation.
come second,
They
he
showed
won the race.
maturity
Oh,
and patience.
yeah.
And it's total victory for the
Oh, he got
Trident team
17
as they
points,
become
so
the
we were
team
definitely out of it. It
champions.
wasn't even going
This
to
is
be
an act that
as
will be
if,
hard to follow.
yeah, it
And
was
after all
tough
that
race
excitement,
for
I
us.
think
We
it's time
were
for a
back
lie
in
down.
ninth at one
Thanks for
point,
joining
so
us,
we had a
and
long
we'll
way
see
to
you
come through the
when
field just to
Formula
get that
2
podium.
returns.
And there it is. We lose by 7 points. We got driver of the day. That was nice. That's a nice little bonus. And the team, well, we've won. We won the Trident. Trident have won the constructors standing. So that's a good team effort from Weber and I. That'll stand us in good stead for the F1 for teams to select us. So that's good there. And there it is there. Just tough to see 2 drivers in the top 3 beaten. But that's it. That's the highs and lows of racing.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty
Yeah,
happy with that.
I'm pretty happy.
So that was a thrilling end to the season. How was the race for you?
I never had any doubt I'd finish the points. That's all that matters. It was a challenging, but the team really pulled together and it shows the result. Yeah, we're going to go with this bottom one. It wasn't easy, but a great race. I'm pleased with the result.
Well, you went into this final race with the championship in your grasp. How are you feeling about being so close but missing out?
Frustrated, disappointed. Disappointing, but I'd like to thank my team. Let's see. I think we're going to go with that one. Yeah.
Well, we've been hearing rumours of a possible future for you in Formula 1.
Ooh,
Care
I
to
don't know
comment?
about. I don't like to speculate. I know it's one of the best drivers. I know I'm one of the best. All I can say is that I'd love the opportunity to race against the best in the world. I think we can take that one on the ride. All I can say is I think I'd love the opportunity to race against the best in the world. Yeah, we'll take that.
Appreciate your
Appreciate
time.
yours. And then we're in the same car park again. I mean, that must be our team compound. Surely it can't be just the same car park with the same car park there every time. And here he is, old butt features.
Much as it hurts, we admit that was
We
a
don't
great drive
admit it.
today.
You admitted it.
Congratulations.
You wouldn't shut up on the way
On
here.
the championship as well.
Well, I'm sure you thought you had me for a while, but I guess your luck just didn't hold out.
You never had your car, bro.
I haven't got long. Could I have a quick word?
Sure.
Privately.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
skedaddle.
Well, see you
Skedaddle,
later then.
Weber. Private. It's man's chat.
So, I'm sure you've probably already heard, but if you haven't, I'm going to be racing in the F1 Championship next year. Now, I don't know what your plans are, but let me give you some friendly advice. Don't try following me.
Why would I?
Sure. You might get an offer from one of the smaller teams, probably someone desperate.
Oh, righto, fella.
And then
Let's
you'll
see
be
who
stuck
you
in
end up with.
P18 all season with car trouble. And you won't ever really be able to challenge me. But you stick it out here for another year, now that I'm gone, you've got a fighting chance of winning next year. And if
You
can
make me
manage
vomit
that,
my mouth.
I'm sure one of the larger teams would love to have you
You douche canoe.
as a development.
As a development driver.
Oh, look out for
Oh,
yourself,
don't
yeah?
touch me. Yuck, you make me sick. I want to throw up in my mouth.
Man, he does not want to race you. Stay in F2? Ridiculous. I was.
Alright. Are you crouching in the bush while you're doing that?
Too bad for Devon, though.
I don't know who's
I'd be
worse.
shocked if you don't have an F1 contract offer already. And if my deal pans out, man, his head is going to explode.
Look, I'm still pretty dirty. You didn't let me through. I mean, it is racing in the end, let's be honest. Actually, I'm not dirty at it. It was a good race. 2 months later, since the thrilling conclusion of the 18... Okay, so we've been summoned to our agent Emma's office, basically. Oh, and this could be decision time for us, guys. I think the time has come where you guys need to let me know in the comments what you think.
Come on in.
Who you'd like to see us drive for. I've got a fair idea
Take a seat.
who I think I want to drive for
It's
in
time
this.
we had the big conversation about your
So-
next move. Your performance at the F2
Yeah,
Championship
so I
last year
think,
drew a lot of attention from
we'll
the
have a
Formula
look.
1 teams. Some of it more positive than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time to win the doubt is over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone.
Why didn't you call me in the office
As your
earlier?
agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We
Okay.
can worry about comfort and finer points
Right.
further down the line.
I don't know why you
I
waited
need
2
you
months.
to review these. You've earned every single one of these proposals. So take your time, have a read through,
Okay,
and
give
don't
it
get
to
too
me.
hung up on specifics.
Come on.
Let's get
Yep.
you a Formula 1 seat.
Alright, guys. Let's have a look here. Pretty even across the board. Probably Racing Point, Renault, Alpha, and Haas look like they're most interested. They're all pretty even, I think, though. As I said, I've got a fair idea who I'd like to go to, who I think, and it is more prevalent. You can see it on the side of my F2 car if you were paying attention, who their affiliate team was. But let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know who you'd like to see. And we can go from there. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's been a great... This was a very fun, this race, compared to the last one. The last one got a little bit boring. We were just hung out in no man's land. But if you'd like to see more of this content, I'm going to do it as much as I can. I do have a broken foot that I got from the Navy, and I've had 6 recos on it, so it's tough to do these races all the time for me. So they're going to come when they come for me, and I'll try and get them out as much as I can for you guys. But in the meantime, leave your likes, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.